Shalom, family. It's good to see you all here. This is a story that disturbed me so much that I just got to get this out. I mean, one thing I hate is when they go after our children. And America, what they do out here is not policing at all. What they do, they go after innocent people and try to criminalize them. And they've been doing this since chattel slavery. They'll grab up anybody on the street and criminalize them. And I see this a lot more than watching them apprehend actual criminals. You know, you got to look at all of the exonerations and everything that go on in this land. They have to, and you just look at the exonerations and they have to criminalize an element of the population in order to keep these jails full. And they do it by any means necessary, which means they don't care if you really did the crime or you really didn't. They have no regard for that. And they certainly don't have it whether you're young or old. When you watch this story, you're going to be so angry. You're going to be so angry. So instead of me sitting here ranting, because I really can right now because of how I feel, I'm going to show you the video and then I'm going to come back with my commentary. All right, let me share. Now, before I get started, give me a 1 if you can see the screen. I want to make sure everybody can see my screen. Please give me a 1 if you can see the screen. Thank you, family. All right, let's get started.
Now to an ABC News exclusive with the 12-year-old handcuffed by police while he was taking out the trash. Police said with a case of mistaken identity. DeMarco Morgan is here with that. Good morning, DeMarco.
Michael, good morning to you. The father says what happened to his son should have never happened, telling us the 12-year-old boy is a straight-A student in school who wants to later become an engineer. The father going on to say the situation could have ended badly had his son panicked and took off running.
When it happened, I was really shocked and frightened about the situation and how it happened.
This morning, 12-year-old Tayshawn Bernard speaking out for the first time after being handcuffed and detained by Lansing, Michigan police while taking out the trash in what authorities are calling a case of mistaken identity.
And right now I'm feeling just the same way, just really shocked how this could have came to this circumstance of what's going on.
The kid bringing out his trash to be dumped.
Cell phone video of the incident seen by millions, sparking outrage and a demand for answers.
I was so mad I didn't want to hear anything.
His father, Michael Bernard, horrified and disgusted.
In this time and era in America, I am scared for anything to happen to my son.
Michael says it all started when he asked his son to take the trash out to the dumpster at their apartment complex last Thursday.
He was taking out his trash, yo.
When the preteen didn't return after being gone for several minutes, the father says he looked outside to find Tayshawn surrounded by police.
I saw police around him, so I dropped what I had in my hand and rushed downstairs, and I said to the police officer, I said, why you have my son in handcuffs? What's the problem?
Tayshawn was released moments later, but visibly shaken, turning his back to officers as his father, seen here visibly upset as well, continuing to chastise officers as a neighbor continues to record.
I'm just washing up my dishes. I said, son, can you take the garbage down?
That's what he did.
You get what I'm saying? And that's a trauma, that traumatized my son.
He's still puzzled until now. He asks a question, what have I done?
The Lansing Police Department posted on Facebook, our officers was pursuing a suspect in a string of Kia thefts wearing neon shorts and a white shirt. A different officer was in the area and saw Tayshawn wearing a very similar outfit and put cuffs on him. Attorneys for the boys say Tayshawn did not have on a white shirt.
The shirt that he was wearing was a light gray or a light bluish color shirt. There's no mistaking if you see that shirt.
The department continuing, our hope is we can put this unfortunate case of wrong place, wrong time behind us and continue to represent the community that we serve. And the police chief later posting a separate apology. This morning, the Bernard family wanted accountability and says they are keeping all options on the table, including the possibility of filing a lawsuit.
I want justice for my son. Justice.
The mayor also apologizing for the ordeal, telling ABC News LPD is in contact with the family and providing support for any trauma involved, saying our officers do their absolute best to protect Lansing. But in this case, a mistake was made and we own it and apologize to those affected. But the family tells us in response they have yet to be contacted by the mayor or police. Guys?
Wow. Okay.
Naguzo, thank you so much for the super sticker. I hope I said your name right. They're not sorry, y'all. You know, when they put the cameras in their face, Good Morning America, the mayor and the police claim they apologized to the family, and the family said nobody got in touch with them. They did this to a 12-year-old that was just obeying his father by taking the trash out. All he was doing what his parent told him to do. And he's at the dumpster. I don't know anybody that steals a Kia and they're going to be at a dumpster dumping out trash. Where does this happen at? You know, what we are seeing, ladies and gentlemen, and we got to call it what it is. This is not policing at all. This is grabbing any and everybody in our community, trying to stick the criminal tag on them and then justify arresting them. We're not looking at no crime being resolved. We're not looking at that at all. That boy is going to be traumatized for the rest of his life from this one event. And how do you continuously grab people and you don't even thoroughly check to see if you got the right person? Even the lawyer said he didn't even have on the color shirt of the suspect that they were looking for. He did not have on that same outfit. But I guess a young black teen is good enough. Just grab them. And the way they do policing, you can tell they don't care. They don't care at all. They're not trying to talk about doing a good. These people ain't trying to do no good job. They have not tried to do no good job since they've been here. If you got a track record of always grabbing up people that don't commit crimes, then you can't say what you're doing is a good job. That's a damn lie. You can never take this trauma away from that child now. It can't be taken away. An apology is just not going to do the trick. You can't undo this. And until I see you doing this to kids, Chinese kids, Latino kids, and white kids, and you know, until we see that, then you're just picking on our children. How the hell does somebody taking out trash from their house look like they're robbing a car or robbed a car? No, this ain't doing no damn job at all. I'm sorry. not this crap that I'm looking at. So, and even at this point, even if the family said they haven't apologized, but they claim they did. And posting something online is not an apology to the family. You have to come in direct contact with them. And I know why they don't. They don't want to come in, in contact with this family because they know what they did was wrong. The mayor and the police know they were wrong. But my heart aches for this 12-year-old. It really does. He should have been able to take the trash out and walk right back into his house. It should not have been no cop out there intercepting him. And it makes me wonder, how hard were they looking for a suspect? Or were you just parked on the street looking for any young black teen? Is that what they were doing? Just sitting there parked? So this happened in Michigan, Lansing, Michigan. That's where this took place. You can clearly tell he's underage. If the police were not sure, why not just go to the house and talk to the parent? Why did you have to handcuff him? It's a good thing his father saw what was going on. Can you imagine? Because he said they were in the kitchen cooking. Can you imagine he was so focused on cooking and then his son never walks back in the house and he doesn't know what happened? So it's a good thing he was watching and was able to go outside to find out why the police detained his son for no damn reason. Yeah, he is a kid, and he looks like a kid, and he sounds like a kid when he opens his mouth. And he doesn't even look thuggish. I've seen little thuggy looking kids. He sure don't look like one. But see, they can't tell that apart, because, black skin, you're just a criminal. And it's turning out that everybody you're labeling as a criminal are not criminals at all. You just got this agenda of grabbing up people and putting that stigma on them. That's what's going on in this society, and it's been going on for a very long time. That's what policing is in America. So I wanted you to see this. And another reason why I did it this way, I tried to upload this in a video and it got flagged. And I said, okay, well, I'll just go live with it. But I will tell this story of what happened to my young brother out here in these devilish streets. I am going to tell the story. So, y'all, I'm not going to keep you any longer. Please just stay tuned for the videos that I have coming out after midnight. And y'all, please enjoy the rest of your night. Shalom, family.